love my green tea. I started taking it a few years back because I read somewhere it's good for you, and so it would improve my odds. Get it? It's yet another Eastern superfood with a long list of health benefits. Green, black, and white teas actually all come from the same plants, and they all contain antioxidants and other important micronutrients. They are all good, so no need to be a tea snob. Taking any of the three will be beneficial. I would guess that most people are interested in green tea and would pick it out of a lineup if asked to choose the tea best for their health. This is reflected in Google search stats, where searches for green tea are 10 times as much as white and black tea. So, driven purely by my need for YouTube likes, I will focus on green tea, although much of what applies to green tea also applies to its less popular siblings. So, let's not waste any more time and get to the long list of things green tea can help with. These include a reduction in inflammation, always a good thing, cancer prevention, but the research is a little shaky regarding specific cancers, dosage, and other aspects. It has heart benefits and can lower blood pressure and LDL, or the bad cholesterol. It can reduce stroke risks and help with type 2 diabetes by regulating blood sugar. Recent studies indicate that it may help with Alzheimer's disease, overall brain health, and improve cognitive function. Green tea may reduce tooth decay, who could have guessed, and kill bacteria that cause bad breath. Critical for you singles out there. Ladies, we all have met that odd guy who could have done with a little more green tea in his diet, right? And finally, it may even help prevent the common cold, and it aids with weight loss. Now, that's a long and compelling list, so it's easy to understand the broad appeal of green tea. If you're looking for opportunities to improve your health, it's basically a no-brainer. Now, you may find some contradictory opinions and conflicting evidence regarding some of the health claims, but even if some are overstated, it's well worth adding green tea to your diet. If you end up replacing sugary drinks with green tea, then you get double the benefits. Out with the bad and in with the good. Green tea is cheap, ranging from 8 cents to over 30 cents per bag. You don't have to go buying the most expensive brand in the fancy box. Consumer Lab, a company that rates supplements and the like, recommends good old Lipton green tea. That comes in about 9 cents per bag on Amazon. You can see the link below. Taking 2 to 4 cups of green tea per day is reasonable, and it's best not to consume at bedtime due to the caffeine content. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, limit intake to 1 to 2 cups per day. Now, I am a big believer in the if a little is good, more is better rule, although it has often let me down in cooking and definitely does not apply to cayenne pepper. So, don't go downing green tea at every opportunity and treat it like a water replacement. At very high levels, green tea can cause liver toxicity in rare cases, increase stomach acid, which may cause stomach ache, nausea, or constipation. And who wants any of those? Or it can cause iron deficiency. As mentioned, green tea contains caffeine, and as a result, some people find that drinking green tea increases energy levels, concentration, and mood. For reference, 1 cup of coffee contains 3 to 5 times the caffeine compared to a cup of green tea. When preparing a cup, add the tea bag to recently boiled water and soak for 3 to 5 minutes to maximize nutrient absorption. Don't stew in a pot like our English friends who really should know better. Also, you may want to avoid tea bags made from plastics, such as nylon, as they release microparticles into the water, which I guess can't be good. If you want to become a tea connoisseur, then try matcha tea. It's from the same plant, but the matcha tea has to be grown in the shade. It reminds me a bit of my cousin Amy from Ireland, who can't stand being in the sun. There are more nutrients in matcha tea compared to green tea, somewhere between 3 to 100 times as much, depending on the specific nutrient and which internet source you care to read. There's a whole world of preparing matcha tea that you can get into if you have time, patience, and money. I, for one, have none of those things, and like my tea in a bag, the way nature intended. A small 1-ounce box can cost about $30 or more. If you do buy matcha, Japanese seems to be the best. Some internet fearmongers warn against the Chinese matcha due to lead contamination. Hey, I thought they only put lead on children's toys, so I don't really know. Remember, this video is not intended as medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making any dietary changes. See all the links to articles, podcasts, and other sources below, and subscribe to get notified when we post new content. Until next time, try green tea and improve your odds!